Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Citizen NY, the platform where we speak truth to power. You're watching a video of Mudashiru Obasa, the picture of Mudashiru Obasa, the former Speaker for the Lagos State House of Assembly. Either shortly before or after this video was taken, he used security men, police, and I don't know what else, to storm the Lagos State House of Assembly after he had been deselected and removed as a speaker for the State House of Assembly of Eko. I like to say Eko. Lagos is a foreign language. Eko is the name we should be using. Again, this is what I'm saying. People should connect. They should. When you are mentioning Eko, you are claiming your land. When you're saying a foreign language, you are giving power over your land. Ejeka lo orukoti amo ile wasi Eko le konje. Now, going to the heart of the matter, this man stormed the Lagos State House of Assembly. He should be dealt with according to the law. He should already be arrested and made to actually face the consequences of using armed military men of the nation against the system, against the structure of the nation. And that should set an example to others. But more critically, I also want to use this as an opportunity to get our citizens to now finally begin to exercise our powers as sovereigns over our land. Let me explain. Now, yes, so I am advocating strongly, and I have translated. I'm not just talking alone. I've taken action. I'll see if I can show you. I've done videos where I've actually published and the translated copies of key sections of the Nigerian Constitution in Yoruba language. I've made 50 copies right now that is ready for distribution across many parts of Yoruba land. And indeed, we need more copies of that obviously. But this is something to actually start something. We have to put something in place to begin this process. Because our people clearly don't understand the powers they possess within the Constitution. Don't get me wrong, the Constitution is very, very fraudulent in many respects. But the key areas that we can use, we need our communities, right from the villages into the hinterlands, into the, to the farms, in those small communities, those hamlets. They must know their rights in their local language so that they can be able to use it. And we have to teach them how to use it. So, I'll give you an example. Section 14.2a of the Constitution, I'm going to start it with that in Yoruba. The translation, I'll start with that first, then I'll say it in English. 14.2a states, in Yoruba, Abala kẹrin láìsẹ̀kejì A, ìjọba jẹ́ ti àwọn ènìyàn Nàìjíríà láti ọ̀dọ̀ ẹni tíjọba nípasẹ̀ òfin orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ń gba gbogbo agbára àti àṣẹ rẹ̀. And in English, 14.2a, section 14.2a states, sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. So I said it in Yoruba, and now you hear the English. I'm going to say the second part of it, which you need to know. Every citizen must know this in their local language, be it Igbo, be it Yoruba, be it Hausa, be it whatever language. Every community, this is what we need to begin to do. The power must resonate from the grassroots. And the best way for the grassroots to be involved is to have this constitution translated into their local languages, taught in their local language, so that children of 4 years old will know their rights in their local language, in their mother tongue. That is then exercising their sovereignty. Now, so 14.2c, again, I'll start in Yoruba, then I'll go to the English version. It says, Abala kẹrin láìsẹ̀kejì C, ìkópa àwọn ènìyàn ní ìjọba gbọ́dọ̀ rí dájú ní ìbámu pẹ̀lú àwọn òfin orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. And in English, it states, 14.2c, the participation by the people in their government shall be ensured in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. Now, in doing that, what that means is that we are giving the powers to the community. They need to know these powers. Without exercising these powers in their local language, in their community. They cannot hold their governors to account. And that is what the system, those who are exploiting the system, have been banking on. They've been banking on this carrying on. We need to put a stop to it. So, 1 second, please. Wait a second. So, the process needs to be progressed rapidly across the nation. All parts of our communities need to know their powers, because that is where we can exercise being able to hold our governor to account at the grassroots. If they don't do that, nothing is going to change. And it would allow this kind of action by any member of the government to carry out corruption and things with impunity. What this man has done is clearly not acceptable, and it's against the Constitution and against the citizens he's meant to serve. And what is worse is that in the video you will see young men and women supporting him, because they are more or less they are touts, but they don't understand that in doing his bidding, they are accepting that he has actually prevented them from developing. Many of them are not in work. Many of them are just living by hand to mouth, when in actual fact, many of them in their communities, they haven't got any roads, any water, any light, any schools, any bridges. They haven't got any of those things. But because he gives some of them money, or whatever he's giving them, they think that is good governance. It isn't. They themselves don't even know their laws in their local language. And that is what I am strongly advocating for in doing this broadcast. You will also see in the video the overwhelming support for Miranda. I'm not quite sure the first name. It's Miranda, the deputy who is now the speaker, that replaced Mudashiru Obasa. And the members were complaining that what he did to prevent them from coming in whilst he was holding. I mean, this is holding the entire governance, the governing structure of the state to ransom. And that is where we, the citizens, must come in. In the booklet I printed, there is a section, I believe it's section 79. If I can't, I'll remember it. I'll try and bring it back. I'll confirm it. I'll put a picture up here. I've translated it, where it actually talks about your ability to recall your senators. And in Yoruba, it means akpepada. You have to raise a petition to the INEC that you are recalling your House of Assembly member for failure to do what you, the citizens, want him to do, for bringing that post into disrepute, whatever it is. And within 90 days, once you do that, they will now give you the opportunity to have a referendum over that particular House of Assembly member, House of Rep member, a senator. You can now recall them. The point I'm making, and all of these things, I've translated into Yoruba. I'll see if I can show a picture. If not, I will come and do a live about it again. All I'm saying, the point I'm making is that we need to make our people know that they possess powers. They've been made to believe that they are powerless. And the thing is, when they're able to exercise that power, they can now actually take control of the situation. And they can in fact decide and instruct the officials that they want a referendum, should they so wish, for the whole nation, so that we can decide whether we want to be part of Nigeria or apart. Of course, the other thing to look at is in participating now. It will make it more clear that it's no longer business as usual for those officials exploiting their citizens. We need active participation, but strongly I urge that everybody begin to make sure that the communities know their rights in their local language. You don't have to have no English before you can know your rights. Your rights must be written in your own local language, because you are a sovereign over your land. Thank you very much. What are your thoughts on this? I'll put the videos in there of what happened in Lagos yesterday. What are your thoughts on this? You are, of course, watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth power. Thank you, and bye for now.